Hey everybody, welcome to another video review by CigarFellas.com. My name is Moose. I'm going to be doing another video review today, and today I'm actually going to be doing the Varina Farms breakfast blend. It is early in the morning here. I've got my Starbucks, shout out to Starbucks I guess, but I figured, a breakfast blend, let's see how this thing holds up to its breakfast blend namesake. It comes in this nifty little wrapper. This tissue paper around it says breakfast blend all over, and then the cover itself says Varina Farms. I believe this is the. It looks like a Churchill to me. Very big cigar. It's got a lot of barnyard smells to it. That's really interesting. I did grow up kind of working with horses and spending a lot of time around farms and things like that, and it absolutely reminds me of that barn smell, that kind of hay mixed with straw, mixed with dirt and everything else. Actually, it's a pleasant smell to me. The cap looks relatively decent. It's not the most consistent cap I've ever seen on a cigar, but all in all, pretty well done. For this Connecticut wrapper, it's a little veiny, nothing too serious. Nice and smooth construction, like I said, looks pretty good. Nothing to really complain about on this end. Definitely a big cigar. The interesting thing is that the filler in this is actually Honduran, Nicaraguan, and Dominican. So it's got a twist of all that together, actually done as well with the Connecticut-Based Wrapper, which ought to be pretty interesting. I'm kind of not a huge Connecticut fan, but I'm definitely, the fillers in this I'm definitely interested in. So let's go ahead and cut this thing up. I am going to be using my my Cigar cutter and my Cigar lighter. They just happened to not be right where I needed them. But let me go ahead and chop the tip of this off here. Draw is a little tight. Nothing I can't draw through, but this is a big Churchill cigar, so I can definitely understand where maybe a little bit of that comes through. I'm going to go ahead and toast this foot. Very light for that initial puff. Nothing harsh at all about this cigar. I could definitely understand why they would say more of a breakfast blend. Retrohale is nice and smooth. Got a little bit of just real smooth, kind of grassy notes. Nothing super heavy. Nothing at all super heavy. But let me go ahead and smoke through about a third of this, and I'll come back with some of my initial thoughts on this Varina Farms breakfast blend. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. So here we are. We're a little more than a third of the way through, and this has taken some time. This is probably going on probably about an hour right now. Maybe, well, actually I take that back. Probably an hour and 15 minutes. It's definitely been over an hour by looking at the clock. All in all, it's a very light, it's definitely light-bodied cigar. It's maybe a little medium, maybe. It's going well. Well, it did go well with my coffee. I finished my coffee some time ago. But all in all, It's got a little bit of tobacco flavor to it. You know, some nice creaminess. Not a ton of creaminess. Definitely not like Davidoff creamy, but you know, definitely it's got some decent flavors. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily particularly my palate, but I wouldn't complain about having another one of these. Maybe next time in a Robusto size for breakfast. I think Churchill's a little overkill with this cigar, just to me, because I'm not getting a lot of complexity, things like that. So, you know, it's kind of like a middle of the road, you know, as far as that goes. Maybe a light spice here and there, but that's really it. Nothing real heavy, nothing that's coating my mouth, nothing that's making me say wow, but definitely not something that's making me say yuck either. It's just your mild, you know, cigar. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a Connecticut wrapper. It's got, you know, the 3 different fillers in it. It's not super complex. It's just kind of there. So, I mean, if you do want a nice, you know, breakfast smoke, I would definitely say this is probably, you know, a good cigar for you. I wouldn't necessarily recommend trying the Churchill right away, unless you are a Churchill lover, in which case, by all means. I think that I wish my first one would have been like a Robusto. Just something a little bit smaller that I could have went through in an hour and a half. You know, I mean, I still figure I've got another hour and a half on this stick. So we'll be back with a little bit more of this Varina Farms breakfast blend. We'll be back. Hey there, welcome back everybody. So here we are, we're dang near at the end of this Varina Farms breakfast blend. And let me just tell you, Churchill to me is way too much in the beginning. And it's not necessarily that, you know, I don't like the cigar, because that's not the truth. I actually really enjoy this cigar. I think it's nice and, you know, mild to slightly medium. It actually started to pick up a little bit more towards the end, where I'm picking up a little bit more spice, things like that. But what it boils down to is just, like, I just want to move on, like, with my day. It's not that I'm not enjoying the cigar. I mean, I'm going on 2 hours and, I don't know, give or take 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes, somewhere right in there. And, you know, I've still got a couple of inches left before, me personally, I put out cigars. I definitely smoke past my bans on cigars, especially cigars that I am enjoying, and I am enjoying this. But like I said, generally speaking, as a 3 to 4 cigar smoker a day, I feel like, man, you know, I should be in my second cigar already. But it is what it is. And, you know, like I said, I think the Robusto is much more my pace. If you like those great big sticks and you want to smoke one for, you know, up to 3 hours, you know, by all means, Churchill's a great size. But with that being said, I would definitely recommend trying this, especially if you're more into the mild cigars. I think this will be right up your alley. There is definitely enough complexity, per se, to kind of get, you know, your fill. You know, I mean, it's not super complex, it's not super spicy, it's not super anything. Everything's just kind of mild, creamy, goes with the flow, you know, notes of, you know, I would say probably earthy notes in this. You know, a little bit of, maybe a little bit of woodsy notes at the same time. And, you know, and that comes from the combination of all these different fillers in it. So, you know, those are my thoughts on this Varina Farms breakfast blend. But until next time, you can continue checking us out at www.cigarfellas.com. Don't forget to check out our forum that we love to hang out at, stogiefriends.com. And also, please, please, please check out cigarsforwarriors.net. It's a great place just to give a little bit back to all of our men and women that are fighting overseas. You know, if you can't donate cigars, maybe you can donate a little bit of money to them. You know, I don't promote anything, and I don't get money for any of the reviews that I do, or you know, for promoting any websites or anything like that. This is just truly something that I believe in. I'm a true patriot, and I believe that you know, we should support our troops. You know, It's just me. So, you know, if I can give a little bit back to the troops, then I'm all for it. So, you know, take what you will from it, but nonetheless, I definitely recommend checking out the site. For all of you men and women overseas, please come home safe. We'll see you guys soon. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/cigarfellas. And I'm trying to get back into Twitter at cigarfellas. Till next time, I'm Moose. You guys enjoy your day.